Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 41 of the Wizard101 full game walkthrough series. Last time we wrapped up the Cats and Science Lab. Today we are going to continue working on finishing up all the side quests we have here in Marleybone. Nothing really has changed in between episodes, I just kind of migrated down here, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be doing Scotland Yard side quest today, as well as potentially Newgate Prison. It really just depends on how long these all take, but I don't think these ones are that bad. But we're going to start by talking to Marcel Mial over here.
He pantomimes that he has been charged with a crime he did not commit.
How did he do that?
Quiet down back there. You're in enough trouble already. Don't make me add disturbing the peace to your list of crimes.
He motions for you to talk with the officer up front on his behalf.
That's so funny. Quiet down, he's not even talking.
I hope you haven't been listening to Marcel's tales. I wouldn't trust anything he says. If you want to know what he's done, chat with William Pugsby.
Mark right here. Alright. William Pugsby. Gotta go all the way to Chelsea Court. Classic Marleybone side quest, making you go everywhere. But, yeah, I'm excited today. I'm hoping to finish Marleybone today and kind of be on pace to get through Grizzleheim. Grizzleheim is going to probably be a little bit more interesting, and it's going to definitely be a little bit of a slowdown in pace of the series, just because there's only 5 areas, but they're all relatively longer than normal. Like, each area probably takes about an hour, and will take us about an hour to complete. And some of them are easier than others. But, yeah, that's just something we got to consider. How much cattail have I gathered over this weekend? The answer is not enough. 238. I want to be at 300. I want to be at 999. Where I want to be. No, I always love. There's just something special about free crafting weekend to me. I don't even craft much, but I love grabbing reagents. All right, to Pugsby. I think he's right by the teleporter. Hope everyone's doing well today, by the way. I've been having fun playing through Marleybone. Boop.
So, that cat still claims he didn't do it. Well, it was very dark that night. Maybe I might be mistaken. I had just bought a necklace for Lady Desane. I was heading to her place when I was rushed by a group of cats and knocked to the ground. When I checked, the necklace was gone. I thought that Marcel was the culprit, but if you find the necklace on any of the hooligans, I'll drop the charges.
Alright, let me clear out my book bag a little bit. We've already done that spell quest, or that quest, so we don't need the jewels and such anymore. Okay, nothing special here. I'm gonna keep Dahlia's hairdo just for funsies. Do I have any rings? Or okay. Get rid of both of these. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Alright. Did he also say that this necklace was taken by cats and we're going to now fight some hooligans? I just think that's kind of like, come on, man. Those aren't they rats? Where are the hooligans at? Oh, there's some right here? Yeah. Okay. Are there more than one right here, or is it just this guy? Yeah, let's do this guy. I want to make sure we get it first, mostly. Alright. Hooligan time. Alright, 525. The good thing about our pet 2 having this spell is we can just kind of use his spells exclusively to kill these guys in one shot. Which is nice. I'm probably going to trade him up as we quest through Grizzleheim, but definitely before we get to Wintertusk. I'm so excited to get to Wintertusk this early, especially. The idea that we're going to be starting Mushu, like the level 50s, is so fun to me. And, like, that's just something I'm excited about. I've never been this over-leveled before, and it's been really fun to kind of quest through. I'm glad this was a 100% drop rate. That's the thing, too. If we're... I don't really need 2 here. Okay. Yeah, I think we keep the deck the same way just because it's kind of light. But if we're hitting these guys in one shot, we may not even need all the meteor strikes.
You have found the necklace. Well, yes, that is it. I guess that cat hadn't stolen it after all. Tell Officer McRuff that I'm dropping the charges.
I don't think you have to just tell someone you're dropping charges. I think it has to be you go there yourself and drop them.
What? William Pogsme is dropping the charges? I can't believe this. Do you know how much paperwork I'm going to have to fill out because of this?
I'm sure you have to do that because of him not even being here in person to say it.
Well, I still don't trust his looks, but don't start thinking this is the end of it. He's not free yet.
That's a little racist to not trust his looks, man. He's just a mime.
Marcel mimes a million thanks to you. He appears all choked up with emotion. Marcel enacts being wrongly accused of a second crime. He gestures for you to talk to the officer again.
I can see where this quest line is going.
So, Marcel didn't tell you he had multiple charges? That is so like him. He only tells you what he wants you to know. It seemed he was involved in a robbery in Hyde Park. You can get the whole story from Mr. Rowley. He's the one who actually fingered the perpetrator.
Perpetrator? Come on, man. That's... Just stop it. Just stop being yourself. But yeah, I think after we're done with the Scotland Yard side quest, we're going to probably continue through the ones that are at, like I said, I might do Newgate Prison today, too, or I might do that combined with, a Knight's Court. It's really kind of a game time decision. Mr. Rowley time. No, but yeah, because there's not many side quests in Newgate Prison. There's also not... There's a few in Chelsea Court. That might just be a nice long episode for those two, then. Because we're already 7 minutes in through this, and we have another set of quests to do. Okay, where's Mr. Rowley? Isn't he, like, right by the other cop? The cop who I can't remember the name of. Was it Darby? Is it Officer Darby? It is Darby. Okay. Who do I have to fight now?
A robbery? Yes, I remember it well. I was out on these dark streets, minding my own business, when I was hit from behind. Totally blindsided, not very sporting. When I awoke, I noticed that someone had pinched my gold rings. Mr. Meow was the only one I saw when I awoke, so I figured it had to be him. I figured that he knew who did it, and he would have talked by now. If he didn't do it, maybe you could see which of the O'Learys nicked my rings.
Alright, just the burglars. I feel like this is a 100% drop rate, so I may be okay with mixing up the fight with some hooligans, but I'd prefer to have 2 of you in the battle. Are we gonna be able to do that? Maybe. We'll just risk it. Wah. Yeah, nice. Good swing. Alright. Again, we're gonna do the same thing where we fire blade and just hit them. That's pretty much the name of the game from here on out, is just blade AoE. But sometimes you get new AoEs. So, it changes it up a little bit. Alright, let's hit. Ooh, whoops. 12. I'm looking up my... Oh, nice. I'm gonna look up my spell quest, because I might do that this episode. That could be some fun. Let's go to Mr. Rowley, though, and see what he has to say. For being a liar.
Well, what do you know? It wasn't Mr. Meow after all, and I thought he was keeping quiet so as not to snitch on his accomplices. I guess you better tell Officer McRuff to let him go. No need to hold an innocent man. Thanks again, my friend.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Go back to Scotland Yard. I was looking at the spell quest we have to do. Where is this spell at?
What? Mr. Rowley dropped the charges too? So his rings were found on the O'Leary boys? I should have known. Well, I'd better give Marcel the news.
I mean, I can give him.
Marcel pantomimes a person who is tearfully overjoyed and is grateful from the bottom of his heart.
Oh, by the way, Sergeant Ness has the keys to the jail, so I can't let him out until he gets back.
I do think that now you have quests for me, right? Yeah.
Hello! You seem to be a person who knows how to get things done. Currently, we are short-handed and could use the help. Right now, all of my officers are busy pursuing nefarious fugitives. Lady Desane asked for some help and I have no one to send. Would you go?
Yeah, of course, I don't mind. Honestly, it doesn't look like it takes a lot to get this spell. We have to fight someone in Tataki Outpost, which I believe is one of the earlier areas in Mushu. Oh, not Sherlock Holmes. We are going to Lady Desane. So I might, while I'm fighting someone, presumably for Lady Desane, load up my other character. What I was planning on doing is I still want to get these spells, and you still can. Normally, you just beg in the commons for someone to take you there. You send them some feet pics, and you go on your merry way. Don't send strangers your feet pics, by the way. That's a joke. Anyway, but normally you just kind of like have a friend that takes you there. But I have other characters, so I can kind of just do that myself and not have to bother anybody. So I think that's what we're going to do. Potentially this episode. I think that'd be a good idea, lady.
Officer McRuff sent you to help? I've heard the police are having some problems, but I didn't realize they were so short-handed. Those dreadful spiders are becoming a major nuisance. Some dark force is causing their number to increase. I know you cannot defeat them all, but even trouncing a few would help.
Beat 3. Where are the giant spiders at? They're at the blue teleporter. I think the unnatural force you're talking about, girly, is just breeding. I think that's the unnatural evil force you're dealing with. That's similar before. Let's Fireblade, and let me actually get rid of this Scorch and Fireblade. Let me load up. Let me see. Hold on. I know this is gonna suck for you guys, but I need to load up another. There we go. Sorry about that. That's Meteor Strike. Let me load up my other character real quick. Alright, those are 2 of 3. These fights are going really quickly. Let me actually clear up my deck a little bit. Honestly, do we need this? If we're just one-shotting these guys? I don't think we do. Let's just go for the giant spiders. Let me put my password in for those. Yes. Okay, logging in for my other account. Right. Fireblade. I'm going to leave it in... Well, actually, I don't need to. I can just put this over on another screen. And then put this back into... full screen for you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, Meteor Strike and we're good to go. The one negative to having only one Meteor Strike though, is if they weakness me. I don't have that backup hit to hit them all. But, you know. I think for that reason alone, then, should I remove instead of my wand hit? And put in a Meteor Strike? Because odds are, I will not use the wand hit much. Okay, back to the lady. Where's she at? Balloon car. Lady?
Thank you, dear wizard. I don't know where they are coming from, but I'm sure that will send a strong message to their hidden leader, whoever it may be. Please send Officer McRuff our thanks. I hope that the police will soon have everything back under control. Marleybone is too chaotic right now.
I know y'all say it's chaotic, but it's still feels relatively safe here.
So, there was an infestation of giant spiders? Blimey! I'm glad I didn't have to deal with it. Thank you for taking that on, sport. We're still up to our armpits in criminal activity around here, and Miss Marfley is asking for help. Can you look into what she needs?
Yeah, for sure. Alright, now we go back to Chelsea Court again. I swear. Half of these side quests are just me talking to somebody and then walking to a street that's 30 miles away. We are getting a good amount of XP. It takes so much more to level now. So it's not looking like we're getting a lot. I need to look to see if there's any good level 40 gear coming up. I don't think we get access to Buckingham Palace yet. I think that's level 45. So that might be a post-Grizzleheim activity. Yeah, we might be fighting Malastare with Waterworks gear. I don't know if you need to be at a certain point in time in the game to get that Waterworks gear, but the fact that we might be able to do that is crazy. We'll definitely have Wintertusk gear. So that's just so fun to me.
Thank goodness you've shown up. I know the police are out chasing a master criminal, but we have troubles of our own. Those gearheads are taking over. Can you make a brave front by defeating some? The locals are worried that we might lose the neighborhood.
Right. Back to the teleport. Did we just defeat a bunch of these guys? Also, I loaded up my other character, so hopefully the music does not play. For that. Oh, it's playing. Hold on. Where is he? Wait, why is he in... Wait, why are you in full screen mode? Get over here. Okay, let us go to the gearheads. I think we're going to roll with the same thing we did before. Let me load up my fire boss. Or my fire character. Okay, let us fire blade here. Keep things moving along. Let me turn off my sound so you're not getting double music. And let me go hit him to Mushu and see if we can just teleport there. Meteor strike to kill the gearheads. Going to Mushu. I don't need to be in lower screen again. Sorry for the drop in the quality. Okay, so that's 2 of them. We have to fight 3. Man, I wish when it was just defeat 2. But we're killing these guys so easily now. It doesn't really matter. Gearhead. It'll probably take me longer for my other fire to walk all the way to Taki Outpost than it will to defeat these guys. Of course, there's nobody here in Taki Outpost, so I gotta walk all the way over. Okay, Meteor Strike. Yeah, we're getting to the really fun part of the game. I kind of wish I was doing Mushu first, and I guess I still could, but I kind of want to do Grizzleheim. Because then we'll knock through Mushu in, like, no time. No, I need to go back to the... Oh, I have a new badge. We've already defeated 50 golems? Wow. That's a lot. Okay, let's go to the balloon car. Is the golems in the Wizard City category for badges, or... Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't know if it would be in Marleybone.
Thank goodness someone has stood up to make a difference. I've heard word on the street that the diabolical mind behind all those things has taken notice. Hopefully their number will begin to dwindle and order will be restored to our neighborhood. Thank you, young wizard.
Back to McRuff.
Gearhead's creating chaos. I'm glad you looked into it. I hope that soon we can put a lid on this master criminal we're after. All of our officers are still out on a manhunt. Blimey! I hope we can wrap this up so we can get back to normal. Can you check out what Abigail Doolittle
Oh,
needs
is this
over
the
in
one I'm
Regent
thinking
Square?
of?
I would do it, but I have to hold down the fort here.
Please. Okay. We'll just make sure we don't grab her other side quest. But I think this is the one that still sends us back to the Ironworks, but it's not her side quest, so you know. We'll just do this one. She can chill out the rest of the way.
Glad you're here. The cats are not so bad here, but those chimney sweeps have taken over the rooftops of the ironworks, letting only criminals pass. See if you can instill some fear in them so we can reclaim our rooftops. We want our neighborhood to return to normal as soon as possible. Oh, those...
No, leave me alone. We will do the policeman's ball later. We will fight these street sweepers now. On the bright side, it's not like she's gonna make us fight more street sweepers. Right? That would be terrible. I think I'm not annoyed that it's street sweepers. I'm annoyed that it has to be in the ironworks. Like, I have to go in there, I have to hear the stupid little dungeon warning, you know. I don't need this. I just want my cattail, and I just want to get on with my day. That's all I want. Nothing more, nothing less.
You were about...
Alright, yeah, I know. Okay. I don't need to talk to Baxter, I just need to go defeat these street sweepers. And they are where? All the way over here. And of course it's a defeat 3. Because why wouldn't it be? Are any of them in the street, or are they all in this one little... I think they're all here. Oh, I guess there's some back there I could have been to, but... This is where I think they're planning on having the ball. Maybe. This is where I would have a ball. If I were to have one. Alright. Fireblade. This may surprise you. We're going to do a Fireblade and then immediately Meteor Strike. I don't know if you've gotten the trend of how these fights go. The one thing I do like about the newer worlds is you have to think a little bit more. Some of them are just straight up blade up and hit. Some of the bosses are more complicated. The ones I don't like are where their cheats are too complicated to solo, so you just have to spam them with low-level hits. Which is a lot of that in Darkmoor, where it's just hard to solo it normally, so you just have to just, like I said, spam them with low-level hits. Alright, let me grab this ore, and then we'll fight these street sweepers again. I don't think we need to go back to the Ironworks today. I think we are good to just fight these street sweepers and continue on our merry way. Just messing with my other character right now. I'm actually training his pet while while waiting. Meteor Strike. Easy. Okay. Let's go to Regent Square. Okay, Abigail Doolittle.
Good show! I'm hoping those sweepers will stick to their chimneys instead of menacing our neighborhood. Maybe when the police have caught their fugitive, they'll be able to return our streets to normal. Give Officer McCruff my thanks. Oh,
No, not yet. You will have your episode. I promise you. You will have your 15 minutes of fame. Okay, let's go back to Officer McCruff. This actually is taking quite a bit of time to get through these quests.
So it was those chimney sweeps again, eh? Well, as soon as we have the manpower, we'll restore the ironworks to normal. You've been doing so well, I think we have to give you a badge, or at least a title. Thank you, young wizard.
And we do get a badge. Honorary detective. Alright, now we will go to Wade Wadsworth, which is the last quest we have here.
Help! I've been in prison here, but I am innocent. I'm sure this misunderstanding can be cleared up easily.
And mark right here. Watson.
So, Wadsworth has tapped you to help him out. Well, it seems like an open and shut case. Wadsworth was at the shop when some shoes were stolen. Though we didn't find the shoes, I'm sure they will turn up at the trial. So long as Simon Ritchie is pressing charges, he'll stay in the clink.
Alright, where is Simon Ritchie at? In Regent Square. Let's go see him. I think we're still going to do the spell quest today. It shouldn't take too long. I think it's just a boss fight. So, let's see where he is. Simon.
So, you are here on behalf of Wadsworth? How can you trust him? I know he stole the shoes, though we didn't find them on him. If you need convincing, Miss Marfley was in the shop at the same time. You can even talk to her about what she saw. I trust what she says.
Oh my gosh, can you guys just all be in the same location? Is that so difficult? You gotta make me walk all the way to Chelsea Court? You're making me grab cattail? You're feeding into my addiction. Isn't there one of these streetcars somewhere around here that you can pick up as like a housing item? I know I missed one in the Scotland Yard, but I thought there was one that you could pick up. Maybe that was in another world. I don't know. That might be in Celestia or something like that. Who's to say? Ain't that right, Barkley? Bum bum bum. Addicted to grabbing stuff. Grabbing stuff. I'm addicted to. Okay, going on. Miss Markley.
Oh, you are here about the Wadsworth fiasco? I didn't know he was still in jail. I should have let Watson know what I saw. I thought it was Wadsworth who took those shoes, but later in the day I saw one of the O'Leary boys wearing them. I don't even think Mr. Ritchie carries those shoes in Wadsworth's size. If you ask me, I firmly believe that Wadsworth didn't do it.
Interesting. Well, then why is he there? You just imprisoned him because he looked suspicious? This is just profiling the world. Racial profiling the world.
What? She never told me about seeing one of the O'Leary boys with the shoes later. I wish Watson had followed up with her. Tell Watson that I'm going to drop the charges. I don't feel Wadsworth should stay in jail for something he did not do.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair reason not to stay in jail. Racial profiling the world. I think that's pretty much just all Marleybonian is.
What? Miss Marfley didn't tell me that she saw one of the O'Leary boys with the shoes? Those pesky cats. Mr. Ritchie is dropping the charges? I don't blame him. I guess you can tell Wadsworth the good news, though that doesn't fix everything.
I mean, most things, at least.
What? Mr. Ritchie dropped the charges? Thank you. I cannot believe it. I'm almost free. I'm not free yet. There is the matter of another crime I've been charged with. But, my friend, I am innocent. Yet again, I am a victim of circumstance.
Do we have to go back to the ironworks again?
So, I'm guessing Wadsworth asked you to check into the other charge. Good luck. Abigail Doolittle claims he took a golden ruby. Check with her.
Oh, man. She gets her own day, and she's still, like, just dominating this episode with her annoying quest.
What? You say you're helping out that lousy Wadsworth after he stole my genuine imitation golden ruby? At least I'm pretty sure it was him. All those sweeps at the ironworks do look alike. If you find one with me golden ruby, it will prove he didn't do it. Oh, the...
Girl, see, I'm helping out all these people, All these racist dogs. They're over here like, oh, you all look the same. Like, you guys aren't, like, 4 different character models. Like, come on now. Marleybonians are just terrible. They're better in Pirate. I feel like in Pirate, there's a lot more savory Marleybonian characters. But here, they are not helping out. They're not helping out their case for being the most insufferable characters in this game. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think we'll wrap up this quest, and then we'll do our spell quest, and then wrap things up. A little bit of a longer episode. Do I need to go all the way over here? I think if I just exit and come back, I think what I need to do is head back into the dungeon and then head out of the dungeon and reset it, and then those street sweeps should respawn. I think there's just 4 each time, so I just have to reset it. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate it here. Where's Digmore Station at? This is miserable. Like, we're not even level 40 yet. Ugh, gosh. Oh well. As long as you guys are thoroughly entertained by me struggling through these side quests, I don't really care. Come on now. Hey, look. Cattail. Oh. Let's see. We gotta be at like 250 cattail now, right?
You were about to enter a
I
dungeon.
know. 262 cattail. I think we're gonna get to over 300 before the end of Marleybone, without a doubt. With how much more quests we have to do. Alright, come on now. If I was smart, I would have left a mark there, but, you know. I'd rather leave it by the Scotland Yard, honestly. Ba-bum-bum-ba-ba-bum. A lot of mob fights today. I don't think we fought a single boss, actually. Don't really care about you, Baxter. Just want to finish this quest. Okay, over here. Street sweepers. Fireblade. Right, Meteor Strike, and that should be them. And then we'll get on to getting this next spell. And I think it's Scald, I believe. Which would actually be a pretty nice one to get. Something we might use later. Hey look, immediate drop rate. Have you ever thought about just asking these guys for the ruby? Because these street sweepers seem like they're just doing their jobs.
You found me golden ruby. So, another sweep at it. I should have guessed. Blimey! You better tell Watson I'm dropping the charges on Wadsworth. Oh,
I think what bothers me the most is they don't even check him. They didn't even check him for the ruby. They just said, oh, he's got it. Like, when you check him in, you don't empty his pockets.
What? Abigail Doolittle will drop the charges. You found a golden ruby on another sweep? Looks like Wadsworth's innocent after all. He's free to go, with our apologies.
Like, I get they had their hands full, but this is just poor police work at this point.
All charges have been dropped, so I'm a free frog again. Thank you. But for now, I actually wish to remain here. They serve an excellent dinner here, and at home, I have no food. Thank you for all your hard work, my friend.
Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you. Cheese the system. Ooh, Aeronut. Did all those Digmore... That was all the Digmore Station quest? Okay. Before we do all of these, we're going to go home, and we're going to talk to our mommy, Dahlia, and we are going to get a spell. I don't think she has any other spells aside from this quest for us, so we'll check while we're there, but I think we're kind of just waiting. We do have some fire spells that we could pick up that I'm kind of just waiting to win for later. Let's see if she's got anything for us. Not for a couple levels. Okay. Bird of a feather.
So you feel you are ready for your next fire spell. Smokescreen is very powerful, so you will need to travel far for your reagents. You will require a fire feather, which is rare and hard to come by. Ask Su Li of Mushu, as it is rumored she knows of some.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, let's go to my self. Do I have this world loaded yet? I do. Awesome. Okay, to the Jade Palace. Yeah, here's Mushu. I know we're not there yet, but we will quest more through it when we get access to the world. Do we have access to, like, other quests? Like, no. I didn't know if we did, just from getting here.
Greetings, O traveler from the City of Wizards. You say that you are looking for a fire feather. I have not seen one in years, but I know of someone who has spoken of them recently. See Himura Kenshin in the market. She knows of such things.
Will do. Where in the market is she? Right here. Kimura.
So, it has been some time since someone has inquired about fire feathers. Rare indeed they are, but not impossible to acquire. Villagers had been collecting them as the phoenixes migrated south, for they are supposed to be tokens of good luck. I guess luck is not on their side. Fu Tao Zhu has been attacking them and taking the feathers for his own sinister purposes. You will need to defeat him. May your quest end well.
May it indeed. Alright. To Tataki Outpost. This is so nice to... I'm glad I did this. Alright, where's the fire feather? Southern Field, which is the fish one. 190 over here. I don't know what Schoolie is. I honestly didn't look that up. But I'll put on my boss deck. Fighter 1 boss for the day. I don't know much else we have to do for this quest aside from fighting this guy. We have to do a little bit more, it looks like. Yeah, where is he? Oh, he's right here. Okay. He is a fire boss, so let's put in some prisms and just go for it.
A little squab from the City of Wizards has come here to take my precious feathers. I'd like to see the little wizard try.
For sure. How many minions do you get? Okay. Futozu, 1,000 health, not bad at all. I think the boss we fought for Marleybone had a lot more, honestly. Oh, he gets 2. Interesting. Okay. Where do I need to send this minion? Not my minion. My other character to now. 675 on these soldiers. They probably do have whatchamacallit. They do probably have a shield, the tower shield, that I'm sure they will love to use. Yeah. So they only removed it on some enemies, not all of them. Alright, let's Fireblade. Okay, you used your thing as well. I'm gonna just go ahead and Meteor Strike. I think this might kill the boss, honestly. With the Convert. And I just want to get rid of the shields on the minions. Alright, nice. Boss is dead, minions are almost dead, and we should be able to Meteor Strike next round, too. So this is going pretty well, if I do say so myself. And I do. for our first little adventure in Mushu. Which at this level we would have been done with Mushu. So, okay. Excuse me. It would have been interesting to be in that scenario, but we aren't. Meteor strike. I have my henchman in his second location. Oh man, no meteor strike. I probably shouldn't have deleted that thing. Alright, let's just pass. Okay, good. I appreciate when you guys accept your fate. That's always helpful for me. But I think we just have a lot more walking around to do for the next part of this quest, so it shouldn't be too terrible. Okay, the Tomos are dead. To Dahlia, our mother. Are we gonna level today? Maybe. It really depends on how much XP the rest of these quests give us. So, we'll see. Should took those photographs of those people while I was in Mushu.
You have returned, and with a fire feather. Very few people have been able to locate them. You should feel fortunate. To continue with the spell, you will now need to temper the fire feather. For this, you will need to go to Krokotopia. Once in Krokotopia, you will need to consult Niles, the balance tree. He can instruct you in how to temper the feather.
Of course. I'm actually going to mark by her, since I've got my extra little henchman helping me out in Altar of Kings right now. We'll have to go there eventually, so let's go talk to Niles, though. This might be the longest episode we've had in Marleybone yet. Granted, we're doing Mushu's stuff right now, but, you know, in the Marleybone section of this series. Okay. Niles.
You need to temper a fire feather for your spell? I can help. I like to help students from other schools. First, take the feather and heat it at the Great Pit in the Altar of Kings. Return when you have accomplished that.
Back to my guy. Hey, look, the Great Fire Pit.
Holding the feather above the fire heats it until it is golden. Strangely, it stays golden after you take it away from the flame.
Alright, let's go back to Niles. On this boat. Does anyone ever actually sit through this boat ride? I don't think I've ever done that, to be honest with you. Niles?
Good! Now that you've heated the feather, you will need to cool it in the magical waters within the Crocosphinx.
Okay. All this for smokescreen feels a little ridiculous.
As you put the feather into the cold water, you can feel the strength of the two magics course through the object.
Alright, I don't think I need my buddy anymore, because it's just kind of traveling to places. Dahlia?
You have tempered the fire feather. Wondrous.
You're wondrous, Dahlia.
Now that your feather has been tempered, you will need to summon a phoenix. But to do this takes timing and a perfect location.
Sounds like your house is the perfect location.
Bernie will use his branches to calculate the wind and the energies to tell you where to make the summoning.
Okay. It does not look like we're going to level up today, but we're going to get pretty darn close. Bernie?
So you are ready to summon a phoenix for your spell? Let me check the wind. Gauge the direction of the elements. Yes. The place you will want to summon the Phoenix is in Firecat Alley. Go to summon the Phoenix in front of the cat statue, in front of the Forlorn Tower.
The cat statue. Is there anyone in Firecat Alley right now? Ooh, you are. Let's go. Nice. Okay, he's just doing some side quests. Okay, Forlorn Tower. Is that the one? Okay, yeah, that is the one with the on the island. Not too bad. This is all we have to do for the rest of the day. So, grab this flax. Yeah, a lot of progress made today, even though we didn't level again. Which I would like to level at least once an episode, but we...
You hold up the fire feather to call the Phoenix. The fire feather begins to change, feeding on the energies from the Phoenix. The Phoenix finds you worthy and has chosen to bestow its favor upon you.
Nice. Dahlia.
A phoenix has bestowed its favor upon you. Wondrous. You are worthy of your next spell.
Nice. Getting smokescreen this early is huge. Alright, I think that is going to do it for today. A little bit of a longer episode to grab our spell quest, but, you know, wrapped up a lot of annoying side quests and got a little step closer to getting to level 40. I am curious to see what our level is going to be when we get done with this world. I don't know if we'll make it to level 41. It really depends on the side quest, but I think we're definitely going to be either right there or very close. But next time we're going to be doing all of the Knight's Court, or the Newgate Prison and Knight's Court side quest. So, and then we're going to continue finally talking to this Abigail lady, and then we should be good with all the rest of the side quests in this world. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I will see y'all then for next time. Have a good one.